How have the preparations been this summer, working on a few things in the training ground?
It's been great. The main thing in pre-season is trying to come through without injuries, keeping the players on the pitch for as long as possible, and that's sometimes a fine balance, especially when you've got the group we've got this year who are particularly young. We've got players who are first year professionals, so it's the balance of pushing them probably to a higher limit than they've ever been, but not going over the top. So no, I think we've balanced it well between the staff, and certainly the players have worked really well, and they're in a good place now where they can start the season hopefully with a good performance.
We've seen a number of players head out to Portugal and Japan as well. How pleasing has that been for yourself and the coaching staff as a whole?
That's the, I suppose, throughout of all the last season, some of the games you win and performances you have, it's great at the time. Ultimately, that's probably the most satisfied we've all been seeing them not just get an opportunity but an extended opportunity. And I think it's a great example for them to see that the manager's first thing in the club is one of the first things is to show that he will trust you, and if you perform in front of him, he's no problem in keeping you part of his group. Now ultimately, to stay part of that group, they're going to need to train like that every day, but that's hopefully the messages they get here. So hopefully now you're seeing when they do step up into that first team environment, it's a similar one. Clearly it's going to be of higher quality with the type of player they have, but the messages they're hearing, the intensity they train at is similar. So no, the satisfaction of seeing so many go and play minutes and train with the first team has been great.
As mentioned, the league gets started with a trip to take on Cumbernauld Colts this weekend. The boys have played so many games last year. Will it be valuable to just go again and get that many games in?
Yeah, it'll probably be a similar campaign in terms of amount of games. I think we ended at 57 competitive games last year. That's, for the size of squad and the age of squad, that's incredible experience. There's not a lot of players at this age that'll play more than 25, 30 games, but to go 57 is incredible, and that's a huge part of development, especially at a club like Celtic where you are expected to play every 3 days and churn out performances and high-end performances. So I'm kind of anticipating a similar year, albeit the group will be completely different. We'll need to manage the group in a different way this year because of the age, but that's a challenge for us as coaches and certainly going to be a challenge for the players, but one we're all looking forward to.